Here's a smoke tree. It's a pretty common shrub-like tree in the Mojave Desert and in the Colorado Desert of California. Looks kind of like a puff of vaguely greenish smoke. Brittle bush and flower. A lot of these dudes. I keep finding this precipitate looking stuff. I'm not sure if this is chalcedony or chalcedony. I know this place is known for it, but yeah, I've seen these before in the past, but a lot smaller than this. Like I'm finding them bigger than this even. Not on autofocus right now, but you get the point. Somebody else has been collecting these rocks. I didn't put those there. Just some random rock in the middle of nowhere. Guess their pockets got too full, like mine are getting. If there's any cool wildlife running around here, I'm not seeing it, because I picked the perfect time of day for the sun to be shining directly in my face. Finally dropped into the wash here, since the sun is no longer going to be frying my eyeballs when I'm in it, and heading that way. This is really cool. You can see in the fissures of this big rock where this chalcedony or chalcedony stuff has been precipitating. And there's a real fresh piece there. I guess water with a lot of silica in it dries up inside of these fissures and then precipitates the silica. And there's a piece that someone left. Sun setting behind the clouds. That's one of the peaks. Maybe it's, I don't know if it's Mopah or Opah or whatever the other thing is. They're the native California palm trees. Apparently this is the northernmost grove where you can find them naturally. Of course, with climate change, who knows? Maybe they'll end up in the Las Vegas area or something. There's tons of birds that live in these fronds. They're like exploding out of there, scaring the shit out of me. There's not much water though. There was one pool back there that was bigger, but it looked real mucky. But this little trickle looks like it'll be drinkable. The water's warm, and there's disturbingly little mosquito larvae in it. And this is at the very end of December. Now this is the other pool, and it is very murky, but it's a lot bigger. I just saw a ton of mosquito larvae scattered from this corner, which also has a dead tarantula hawk. Yeah, it smells a little bad too. It's like kind of sulfury or stagnant, watery. Got some authentic Korean ramen here for my dinner. I believe the Korean pronunciation is Samyang Ramen. I didn't know that Palo Verde wood is explosive when burned. Of course it stopped. Ah! Okay, yep, there it is. It's like spewing little bits of wood out at me. Ah, shots fired. Ah, shots fired. Just gonna add a little bit of this. Some nice spicy flavor. It for some reason smells like hot dog despite being completely plant-based. Add a little bit of, oh, no. Well, maybe. So I think that this rock, this like chalcedony stuff, can be used for napping. Flint napping, that is. I just hit it, and look at that sharp edge that it got on the end there. Try again. Yeah, now it's like serrated. That could cut real good. You can see how nicely it fractures, and it's conchoidal like you need for flint napping purposes. hitting it a little too hard. You can kind of see an edges coming out there. It's not super pretty yet, but I'm starting a second ramen pack, different brand, different flavor and stuff. It's got this like oil packet along with the flavor packet and the vegetable packet, and it's mostly solid right now because it's chilled, I guess. And I tore off the corner but only got like a very tiny sliver of an opening, and as a result this kind of looks like popping a really terrible pimple when I squeeze it out. Oh, can't wait to eat it. It was pretty cold last night, and the moon was like directly overhead and very bright, so it was not super comfortable. And yeah, I didn't use rain fly again just to avoid getting all the condensation and stuff, but probably should have. Would have been more comfortable, but not too bad in my sleeping bag. It's already warming up though, so. There's our California palm grove. You can see it better now that there's actual sunlight. This is what it looks like when the palms fall over. Presumably because they're dead, but I don't know, those fans look pretty alive. Looks like there's a little baby coming up in its place. Oh, I think that was a little hummingbird. I think I saw one chasing another one just now. Didn't sound too happy about it. Big old woolly fellers. Look like something out of Dr. Seuss. This one up closer to where the bigger pool of water is, with all the dead insects and stuff in it. And then the one in the back is where the little trickle is. As far as I can tell, those are the only two places where water actually comes to the surface here. Nice little oasis. Just one that I'm not super comfortable drinking water from. That was a harder trek than I thought. You can see the palm trees down there somewhere. Right down there. Tiny. Here's the actual saddle itself. And there's the other main peak. I don't know if that's Mopah or the other one. Already seeing a lot of really beautiful pieces. Once again though, it looks like somebody's been setting these out. Like this one looks like it's been pulled out of the dirt. But I didn't put these here. This one's different. It's all crystals. Got a natural arch here. More like a natural hole. Pops out in this wash. Dead tarantula or shed. Let's see. I think that might just be a dead tarantula. You can see the fangs there. Just happened to cross this cool little tank or tinaja. It's kind of at the edge of this super rocky part of the wash. I think the water just gradually bore away a hole there with the help of some rocks. Looks fairly deep. It's also got a bunch of this chalcedony or chalcedony, whatever you call it, on the edge here. I'm not gonna drink that either though. Someone was driving here in the wilderness. I emerged from the fire and brimstone landscape back there. Now I'm pretty close to getting into my car. And I gotta say, I'm pretty dang exhausted. I don't really know why. Maybe I'm kind of out of shape from the holiday season and being busy with work, but whatever it is, I'm friggin' tired. Kind of like this tree, it's looking pretty tired. Back to the car. Those are the the Mopah peaks that I was at earlier today. It was a long walk back, but gonna be on my way soon on this road. You can see cars in the distance on the highway. At least I can. You probably can't see them on the video, but just gotta drive real careful because I definitely pushed my car getting this far on this road, so could always get fucked up on the way back. Anyway, adios.